Yo, it's been a long time. I should have left you.
Hey,
how to struggle beat the step two. Hey,
is it time?
Oh man,
it's bedtime.
What? Hey man, let me tell you, I missed y'all like y'all missed us.
Absolutely.
Man, it just seemed like it's been a week, but it seems like it's been a month.
I know, right?
Like that's just what it is.
That's
I
what
mean,
it
how
is.
can that happen like that, man? It's
time be moving,
man.
dog.
It be moving, and it's been so real. It's been so real. What's up? What you been on?
Man, I've been moving around.
Speak
a
on it.
little too much.
What you mean a little bit too much? How can that happen?
June is a busy month.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to California, caught up on the Under Armour circuit.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go to EYBL, but it was like from where I was at, it was like an hour, some change away.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make a pimp decision. You gonna stay in this gym all day, or you gonna be in traffic? And LA traffic is no joke. So
right.
I watched the Houston Defenders, 16s and 17s. I got a chance to see hard work.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see the kid, Javon Quinterly.
Who was that?
Sports U.
Mm.
Jelly Fam.
Oh yeah.
I had to see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
I had to see if his game actually matched the
jelly.
mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he official.
Oh, it matches.
Oh.
Jelly is.
No, his kid game is super impressive. He poised kid, play with his teammates, good teammate. You know, cause I'm watching everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not just watching the game, watching how he interacts. And there's another kid on the squad, kid named Nazarene Reed, big fella, agile, like 6'10", can really move. So I was really impressed, man. So shout out to my man Chris Hightower, you know what I'm saying, UA. Kerry was up in that building too, so it was good. It was a good look.
Who?
Kerry, Court Craig.
Oh, Kerry. I thought you said Curry.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, Steph wasn't there.
Oh.
But we can get on Steph. Hey! What a transition. Hey man, look.
Yeah.
Let me be humble. Let me get my
Sit down.
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, let me sit my ass down. Because this time last year I was on every social media, like just talking reckless.
Yeah.
Bit me in the ass. So I'ma chill. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They look mighty impressive. The matchup is what's hurting them.
Man.
With transition
matchup?
defense. Well, shit, because you got Iguodala, Draymond, and KD that can guard LeBron. You know, they can move, they can mix and match whenever they feel like it. They only got one guy that can guard KD, and he been giving him the blues.
Who?
LeBron. He been getting the blues. Like, KD is a problem.
He's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? And so, Game 3 is going to be pivotal. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Game 3 is going to be that game. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So, Wednesday, I'm looking forward to, like, just zoning out and seeing what's going to take place, man. I got a feeling that they going to get that thing done, meaning Dub Nation.
On Wednesday?
I think so.
Damn.
I think so.
You hoping so?
Well, I got him. I've always had him in 5, so nobody can say, "Oh, you just made that up." Nah, you go right to the beginning of the series. I already stated that because I had him in 5 last year. It didn't work out too well for me, but I got him in 5, and I think that it's gonna come through. My mom been salty. Mom Dukes
Oh,
been
she's
shit.
LeBron fan. If y'all don't know, that's
Yeah.
LeBron of all LeBron fans.
She added a new poster to the wall for the playoffs. She got 3 now. She got 3 posters in the room. I said, my mom be bugging, but yeah, she been a little salty. But like I said, I'm not gonna get too hyped. But it's get the first 2 games are an indicator of what's to come.
Man, look, I said it.
Be very afraid.
I tweeted this thing out last week, and I was not afraid to say it.
I'm
I
listening.
said, yes, I want the Cavs to win.
Yeah.
But it's like this. I say, am I thinking with my head or am I thinking with my heart? My heart says Cavs, just because I would like for LeBron to get this. But hold on, I'm going to tell you why. But my head says Warriors, because the Warriors have the best team.
Bruh.
No. I mean, no. I'm pulling for the Cavs. I say that. I'm pulling for the Cavs. I'm pulling for the Cavs. I'm still saying that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be, I'm going to put it out there and say, the Warriors should win. They got the best team.
No. We're not going to go with that shit, man. We're not going to go with my heart, my head, and my heart.
Yeah.
No,
Like I'm not betting. I didn't bet anything. So if I didn't bet anything, I'm betting on LeBron because I want them to. If I had to bet some money, if I had to bet something,
I got bets out there.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. If I had bets like you bet, I'm betting Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because they have the best team. They should win. You know what I'm saying? They have the best team. And the problem is, everybody, you know what? I turned around and had.
I got bets out there, bro.
He bouncing right now.
I got bets out there.
The thing about it is this.
Pay me.
Okay, we're gonna stay on LeBron first. We're gonna stay on LeBron first. On this game first. The Cavs have nobody outside LeBron who can stop KD. And
no,
KD is working
Facts.
LeBron too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And LeBron is killing them on that game too. Oh, kill them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is this, man.
Ran out of gas.
We don't have enough firepower. They don't have enough firepower.
And that's what I said initially. I said, listen, man, you know, don't tell me your team got better by adding Kyle Korver.
Just don't have enough firepower.
And Darren Williams. Don't tell me your team got that much better. The crazy part about the crazy part about it is that shows you how weak the East is.
That the West can come through and just slam them boys like that.
Fucking smack it. They get smacked around. They get 20-pieced. They get 20-pieced. Now, granted, it's on the road. I'm sure, you know, they'll go back to Cleveland and they'll have some better players or some better play rather from their bench.
Mm-hmm.
But they're getting smacked around.
And it goes back to, but again, I'm gonna say this. Listen, it's hard. It's just,
take a deep breath.
Sometimes you just gotta accept it. I'm okay with accepting the fact that the Warriors just got a way better team.
Nah, we ain't
now
trying
we
to
gonna
hear
sit
that.
back. Yeah, I'm not tripping on that. I mean, that's just what it is. They should win. They're supposed to win. They got a way better team. If Cleveland LeBron James was supposed to win this, nobody could ever say anything about LeBron anymore. That's Rushmore. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Never, because this is a monumental uphill battle for who he is and who people put him to be. You see what I'm saying?
So if he don't win it, then it's like, oh, well, you know.
No, he's still that
team
dude.
was no. But people are gonna say, well, you know, the team was stacked and you know, blah blah blah. Here's the thing: LeBron orchestrates, like he can say whatever he want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He orchestrates these organizations. When he moves around and he starts adding and subtracting, he's making those decisions. I don't care what he say. He is telling dudes what we gonna do. We're gonna get Kyle Korver. We're going to go get Kevin Love. We're going to go do this. We're going to get rid of Andrew Wiggins. He needs Wiggins right now. Somebody on the way that can get it on. We're going to get rid of Deion Waiters. We're going to keep, what's my man name? Damon Jones. He about 100 years old. We're going to keep him around. That's my boy.
7th straight NBA final too.
Who?
Jones. 7th straight NBA final.
That sounds like something he could talk about, you know, when he's 50 years old, because ain't nobody gonna have no records. Mm. But again, LeBron orchestrates these teams, man, and so he put it together. This is what he put together.
But guess what? To me, that's what the guys in the NBA need to start doing more. So, for example, let's talk about this.
No.
Yes, let me tell you why. Yes, absolutely yes. Let me tell you why. We jumped.
Let me listen to this.
We jumped and talked noise, and I still say talk noise about KD jumping to Golden State. I thought that was weak from a basketball perspective.
Nope.
No. I mean from a competitive perspective. You know what I'm saying? From a winning perspective, and him wanting to win, that's okay. Good move. You see what I'm saying? Good move. But what I'm saying is this. Hear me out. No, you gotta hear this. I'm gonna ask you a question before you ask.
Go ahead.
Stars are going to have to start recruiting other stars in the NBA.
They've been doing that though.
No, you can't leave it to the general managers anymore. You can't leave it to the GMs no more.
Who started it?
Who are you talking about? Who started it?
Who started it?
I don't know who started it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
We're talking about him.
Man, KD?
No, he didn't fucking started. Who started it?
LeBron?
Absolutely.
Oh, what?
So don't be mad when KD. Don't be mad when KD decided to link up.
It's the team that he went to and how he went to him after they lost.
Man.
But let me finish telling the story.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I won't cut you off.
Listen. Okay, it's all good. Listen. Players are going to have to start recruiting other players. You can't rely on the general managers anymore. The general managers used to be there to make sure that they moved the chess pieces around to make sure their team was the best team. General managers don't. It's a glass ceiling now. Mm-hmm. General managers don't know basketball hardly anymore.
Damn. How is that possible?
They rely on analytics. They rely on
Moneyball.
They rely on analytics to decide who they want on their team.
Okay.
So it's like they're playing a video game nowadays. It's not about feel. It's all about what this number shows or what that number shows. Mm-hmm. And so it doesn't work like that. You think about this. The final 14, the teams that was in the finals was who? San Antonio, Popovich.
Yep.
He's the general manager and he's the coach. He makes his own calls.
Yep.
Okay? You got the Golden State Warriors. Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr and I forget the general manager for them for the Warriors, I forget his name, but they basketball guys. Mm-hmm. Everybody relies somewhat on analytics, yes, but these are guys that still play based on feel. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we go to the East. You had the Cavs beat who they beat to get to the finals?
Boston.
Mm-hmm. Danny Ainge. Old school. Danny Ainge. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the arguably one of the top players of all times in the Cavs. And LeBron James, right? Mm-hmm. So those are basketball guys. Pat Riley with the Heat, he's a basketball guy. Mm-hmm. All of them rely on basketball. But these general managers for these other teams, they rely too much on analytics to help them to be able to build a team. So therefore, with that being said,
what's your point?
As a player, you got to recruit. You got a better feel for the teams. You got to learn how to recruit other players to your team now because you can't depend on the general manager. And the coach is just a token coach now. They don't coach. They don't coach. The general managers do all the coaching with the analytics and all the numbers. He's going to shoot this many times a game. He's going to do this and that. So that's why players got to recruit players now. Okay. So I'm not mad at KD for going out to Golden State now because now somebody needs the Cavs need to be recruiting Paul George. They need to be recruiting Paul George. The Cavs or other teams need to be recruiting everybody. We got to get the Rockets to slow down their pace with James Harden and open it up so that people could want to play with James Harden. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what players are going to have to do nowadays because the basketball is turning into it's going to be irrelevant after a while. It's like a video game. The general managers don't know basketball for the majority, and they rely on analytics just to help them to choose what type of player to get. And that don't help. That don't win at the end of the day.
So after all of that,
yep,
LeBron crafted this team,
and guess what? Yeah, he did. And guess what? In order to make a smart move, LeBron crafted next year. Somebody gonna have to leave. We have to get Paul George. You got to get some other guys that's in the open market. Get Chris Paul to come in. Chris Paul would love. He should love to come to Cleveland. You know why?
And what you gonna do with Kyrie? Sign to the two?
Kyrie been average. Yeah, he got to play the two. Okay. Kyrie got to play the two.
So with Kyrie,
Chris Paul been losing to the Golden State Warriors like for the last 9 years.
Forever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever. For a long time.
So you know it's a long time. You got to put the phone in front of that.
He would be happy to go play with
LeBron.
Yeah.
So even with that, even with Chris Paul, Kyrie, Kevin Love, LeBron James. Look.
K-Love gonna be out of there.
Ain't enough.
K-Love gonna be out of there. They're gonna get somebody else.
You gonna throw Paul George in that mix?
I'm throwing Paul George in there. They're gonna trade K-Love for Paul George.
Look. Ain't enough.
Stop. It don't matter. Them dudes got 4 NBA All-Stars on their team. But think about this. The Golden State Warriors. So think about this. That's why I said...
Stop it. Right now.
No, that's a great thing.
Yes. No.
Yeah,
I want you to hear this.
Yes.
Because I was listening to something earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talking about how, these super teams are coming together. Dog, when those guys were drafted...
That's what I was going.
You was going there?
Yes, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's why I say the general managers made great picks.
Great picks. Because those guys were not considered to be these guys.
Absolutely.
So fast.
That's what I'm saying. The general managers made great picks.
So again,
they stuck their neck out.
KD came to a team of some guys that were drafted besides Steph.
Second round,
late first.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
LeBron linked up with D Wade, Chris Bosh.
And they won.
They did.
They won.
Not one, not two,
They
not
won.
three, not four.
They won.
They won.
Yeah. Superstars linked up.
but-
That's the new NBA.
But what I'm saying is,
Because you can't trust the general manager.
people was giving LeBron so much grief for leaving Cleveland. I wasn't one of them.
I wasn't either.
I was cool with it because I always feel like, go get that money, go get the opportunity.
Go
because
yeah.
again, if Dan Gilbert wants to get rid of you, he will.
Yeah.
He don't. Ain't no loyalty. See, there's no loyalty when it comes to owners and management.
Right.
They don't get rid of you whenever they feel like. Whenever the best move is for them, you out of there.
Yeah.
So if a player has that that option to be able to do whatever he want to do, that's why I ain't mad at KD.
No, I agree with you.
And like my man, I gotta read a tweet because Charlie Hurd, he tweeted out earlier. He said, everybody running around here mad at KD. A lot of these AAU players and programs and directors and all that, but all these players, they didn't play on 2 or 3 teams since March. So where your loyalty at? You playing Texas Pro one weekend, that's when you play Urban DFW. Next thing you know, you playing for Basketball University. So don't be mad at KD because again, you're doing what you want to do that you feel is best for yourself, and that's what KD did. Can't nobody tell me that these kids ain't leaving programs to go play on a higher level, play on the circuit, play with better players. Fuck y'all mad at KD for?
I said it because KD's a pro. KD's a pro.
Okay.
Kids shouldn't do that.
They do it every weekend.
And that's why they're not as many. It's not as many as being successful. I said all the time about Houston kids. We don't have any impact pros in the NBA. Nobody can.
They're coming. Hey, they're coming.
They're coming. But guess what? Right now we don't have any impactful pros.
They coming
in the NBA.
though.
Because guess what? Bounce around too much. It's no commitment. It's no.
I don't think that you can't correlate that with
Yes, you
being.
can.
How?
Yes, you can. Kids that jump. If a kid jump from one place to one team to another, continues to keep. They're a transfer candidate.
You talking about pros though?
Pros are different.
So that's what I'm saying. So how does that translate?
Listen, okay.
Educate us, Mr.
Okay.
Lowe.
You take KD.
Okay.
KD, first of all, he played for the DC Blue Devils. He played on that team, coming up, him, Ty Lawson, and everything else. But what I'm saying is, KD, when they was young, they grinded it out. They fought. They competed. You know what I'm saying? They didn't just jump around from here to there.
Yeah.
They had to go through. So they was hooping every day. When you get to when you get to the highest level, now you're that good because you've been playing all the time.
Yeah.
So now you can work on your skills.
Mm-hmm.
You can work on your skills and learn how to be a pro.
Mm-hmm.
Kids now is doing it backwards. They're working on skills all the time, learning how to be a pro while they're young, and they never learn how to develop their overall talent to find out what their gift really is.
I can dig that.
You see what I'm saying?
But I don't think that still makes you a not impact pro if you move around as a youngster.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean,
you're always looking for what's best for you.
Yeah.
You're looking out for you. You're not willing to weather through the storm because it's never always going to be great. You're never going to have.
Yeah, I can see that.
You got to learn how to play for different types of coaches also.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to play for different types of coaches. You just can't run as soon as a coach yell at you.
Yeah.
You can't run because a coach don't yell at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People do that too.
You ain't hard, ain't tough enough.
Yeah, so you can't
I'm with it.
yeah, you can't run all the time. And and it's not always the kids, it's a lot of times, it's just the adults, period, whether it's the parents or the coach. We don't hold kids accountable. We don't want kids to have to struggle because without struggle there is no progress. Right? And we don't want that.
Douglas.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want our kids to have to struggle. It's too much, it hurts us and pains us too much.
It hurts our souls.
Yeah, it hurts us and pains
to
us
watch
too
little
much.
Timmy go through the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, it hurts us.
Drama.
Yeah, so it's tough. So that's my luck on that. That's why I said kids need to play more 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and 3-on-3 nowadays. They need to learn how to play. Not just walk into a gym and start running around, hitting all these cones, running around the cones. They need bones.
Bone.
Let me hit bones instead of cones. You know what I'm saying? Give me bone on bone. Let's compete around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's compete. Let's compete around here. I don't want these cones. These cones don't hit back and they don't show you how to compete. Cones don't teach you how to have a motor. Cones don't teach you how to make an adjustment when somebody put his arm up and hit you and boom, 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 and it ain't gonna call foul. They don't teach that. So that's what we're doing nowadays. We're getting kids in the gym. We're working backwards nowadays. We're trying to teach them how to be a pro first, to work on all these skills first, and then talk about go out there and play the game. And now you don't even know what the hell you're doing. You going through the game like you're still dribbling around cones.
Hey man, bravo.
You're welcome.
Say it again for everybody.
You're welcome.
Back up a little bit more and say it again. Everything you just said. No, real talk.
Yeah. People need to understand that.
Because you know, I'm sure we talked about this before, but when we were younger, we just hooped. Like I've never had a trainer. You know what I'm saying? I've never.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know. I don't know. We just played ball.
I say like one of the biggest things I say about, like, you know, we work out with Luke. Lucas does a lot of 1-on-1 full court, 3-on-3, everything, 2-on-2, and they play. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kids need to have. And then at certain points in time, he'll break it down and do the skill work and things of that nature.
Right.
But it's about playing. It's about playing. You have to play. And kids aren't playing. They walking into the gym, they doing all this skill work.
All the skill work.
It's like what we always back and say. I'd rather everybody say, man, look at that kid. He going through the cones. Man, he ain't got no skills. Don't give me that kid. Oh, look at that other kid that's going through the cones. Give me him. But guess what? The kid that don't know how to play, when that ball go up, he gonna probably eat that kid's lunch because he know how to hoop. And this other kid has been doing drills all day. So give me the kid from the park.
Give me the kid from the park.
Because he's a dog. He's a mentality. He knows how to play hard. He has a great feel for the game. Cones don't teach you how to have a feel for the game.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and that's why I say even these pros right now, most of these pros didn't have personal trainers when they were young. They was hooping all the time.
Right.
Now when they got to college, that's the first time they was introduced to individual workouts.
Right.
When they get to college. Before that, they was hooping all the time. And then when you get to the league, now you working that's your job, so you getting skilled every day. And that's what helps you to become more of a dominant player.
Man, say that shit again, but put another spin on it. I want people to really understand, like, no, seriously.
They don't get that. People don't listen to me, man. I ain't shit. People do not listen to me.
My man said,
I ain't shit. I ain't for real.
The Flies know it?
Oh, yeah, the Flies know it too. I ain't shit. There's probably one person worse than me and shittier than me in the whole country, in the whole world. I don't know who he is because they always say it's one person that's worse than you.
Right.
I'm probably second to the last. I don't know what it is, but I ain't nothing. People don't listen to me, man.
No, that's real though.
People don't listen to me.
We working backwards.
We working backwards. Working backwards with kids, man.
Now, this is an incredible segue.
Why is that? Where are we going with this?
Where are we going with this? So just recently, I don't know if y'all seen this, man, on Twitter, man, but there's I don't know if it's a scouting service or whatever, but it's called. Should I give them some plug?
Man, go throw it out there because most of the kids know about it anyway. The young kids, they know.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some.
Just let the parents know where their kids be going.
Coast to Coast Preps. It's the worldwide leader in prep basketball coverage.
What they claim.
Yeah. They're ranking players in the class of 2027.
Say it again.
They're ranking players in the class of 2027.
How old are those kids?
I'm not a math magician, but that shit is about second grade.
First, second
grade.
Yeah.
First and second grade rankings. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, we've created a monster. So you know what happens after first and second grade rankings?
What happens after that?
It can only go to the womb.
Gotta go to the womb.
You gotta go to the womb when you go get this ultrasound and they take the length of the baby. That's when you gotta start ranking. Oh, we got a pro. He's 12 inches long already. He's in the top 75 percentile of his class.
Oh, this is crazy. Then it gets worse, Lo.
How's that?
So on Twitter they got some screenshots of I'm assuming these are parents.
Well, ain't no first or second graders on there.
Right. But I'm just saying,
they not typing stuff up.
This one parent
read it, Mo.
Keep an eye out for Bryce Garnett and Kobe Richburg. They are 8 years old from Clarksville, Tennessee. Then they throw in a YouTube link of these two kids. Now, I'm not trying to kill no kid. Let me go ahead and put that out there. But ain't nobody trying to see no damn 8-year-old play basketball. Like, for real? 8 years old?
Yo.
Somebody, hold on. Let me keep going, because this is classic.
Before you go
Go ahead.
we need to see the YouTube link. I bet they're doing skills.
I gotta go watch it.
Instead of playing, I bet they're doing skills.
I gotta watch it. Another one says, keep a lookout for Josias Jankowski. He's a first grade. He only plays with fourth graders from northern Minnesota.
First grader,
And he only plays with fourth graders. Why fourth? Why you stop at fourth? Why didn't he go to sixth? Why didn't he stop at seventh?
They're a little bit too big. The fourth graders, he's a first grader and they playing fourth graders. He only play with fourth graders.
Only. Like, he ain't doing no second grade, bro. Don't come at me about no third grade. He only doing fourth grade. What the hell is this, man?
So when he's in second grade, he got to play up in the fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
And when he's in third grade, he got to play sixth grade.
Yes.
And when he's in fourth grade, he got to play 13 and under.
Yes.
They ain't going back down.
They ain't going back down. Like, what the hell?
Give me another one more. They got one more? Anyone?
I got a bunch of, I'm reading all of these. So y'all better tune, like, don't hang up. I mean, don't cut the podcast off. Keep listening. Keep a lookout for Dallas Williams, a 7-year-old point guard. How the hell you know he a point guard already? He's 7 years old.
Mom and dad only 5'8".
He plays for DMG Elite 2027. They say DMG will be at Coast to Coast League and Louisville Finals in Kentucky. August 12th.
2027 is second grade.
Dog. I'm a dad, bruh. I would never put anything like this about my kid in the first grade at 7 years old, at 9. Because I understand, like, bruh, that target, that kid ain't ready for. Most kids ain't ready for that target.
But that's where the world is going now. That's where basketball is going now.
This shit is backwards, though.
We said that. It's backwards.
This is crazy.
Parents want the publicity early. That's why the best ones wind up being the ones that get it late.
They get it late.
Unless they just super gifted. You know what I'm saying? And rarely do you have a super gifted kid.
Dog.
Early. That plays that way all the way throughout. Rarely do you have that.
It's a kid named Sincere. I'm reading something else, guys.
I'll give you one more for you.
Go ahead.
De'Aaron Fox is probably going to be ranked one of the top 5 kids in the draft this year.
Absolutely.
Right? He was
young guru.
Gifted throughout. Okay? He played with the Houston Defenders in his 7th and 8th grade. 7th grade, guess what position he played? The 5. He was the center for him.
Yeah.
He wasn't necessarily the tallest one either. He played the 5.
Yeah.
In the 8th grade, he played the 5. You know what I'm saying? This is what but his dad helped progress his skills. But at the same time, he would still go out and hoop and play all the time. But he played the 5.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to pigeonhole their child right now.
Yeah, 7-year-old point guard.
Yeah.
Let me read another one. It's a kid named Sincere Williams. He's a second grader out of South Carolina that needs to be seen about. He don't get the recognition the most because he's in South Carolina. But he's one of the top classmen of 2027. Bro, it is 2017.
You forgot to end that. Sincerely, sincere.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's a YouTube link.
It's another YouTube
YouTube link. Yo, this is bugged out.
It's hashtag PGW, man. Parents going wild. Shout out to Kim Williams for creating that hashtag. Hashtag PGW. Kim Williams. Parents gone wild. It's too much. It's too much. Social media has become a fiasco. You just can't control it right now.
Stop it.
You just can't control
Stop
it.
it.
What? Read it.
Another one.
Go.
Josiah Brown basketball. He's 6. He don't even play with first or second grader. He competes in 4th grade tournaments. Unbelievable. Definitely a top ranked player. Yo, this is crazy, dog.
And parents be on these websites going in like that.
He's 6 years old.
6.
Like, bruh, like he should be watching SpongeBob, just chilling. I understand hooping, but you should not be talking about this kid like this. And he's 6 years old. That means he barely, he don't even know his multiplication. Like, he
don't even know addition.
He don't even know addition. Like,
he's still using fingers.
Yeah.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
3 plus 2. I got 3 in my head, 2 in my fingers, 4, 5. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Dog, let these kids be kids, man.
They can't. They have no idea that they're putting a bullseye on their own child.
Dog.
I'll be interested to watch
This is unbelievable.
See where these kids are. All right, Mo, give me one more, because I see you going to answer through. You got to
Hold
one more. Go ahead.
Hold on. I got to get it.
But the website, shout out to the website, because they getting hits. So that's making it, they keeping, hey, there's a market for it. That's the way they look at it.
Evidently.
It's a market for it. That's the way they look at it.
Maybe we sound crazy for thinking this shit is bananas, but parents are definitely into it.
Definitely into it.
Hold up. A kid from Oklahoma, Chauncey Cravens III. And again, I'm not trying to kill no kid. I'm just reading this, man, and it just sound egregious to me. But okay. OKC franchise 2027, second grade PG. The team plays up in the 320. What the hell? Whatever.
2023?
Yeah. No. 2027.
They play up in what?
I think it's a typo.
Okay.
He had, I think it might be like some other division. But anyway, he said the kid averages 15 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and is a sole ball handler with great basketball IQ. You can check out the team on YouTube.
Well, in Oklahoma, they don't have basketball all over the place. Because, I mean, you got to kind of look at even Trae Young. Mm-hmm. You know, he was looking to play. He was leaving Oklahoma because the competition wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So maybe, you know, that for that team, you know, to play up, I'm gonna let them have a little bit.
Let them make it.
Yeah, Ray, you hit Ray Young up. Ray, you know anything about these folks, man? Tell them to calm down, man. Tell them about your story, how you laid down the blueprint for Trae, man, to get there, man. Help them out, man.
Like you said, it's
it's crazy.
It's backwards, man. It's unnecessary. And I understand people want...
But they think it's a necessary evil. They think it's necessary. They think that's what's needed.
Yeah, but...
Don't everybody want to see their child shine?
You do.
Don't everybody want to be able to get a YouTube video and tell grandma who out in Chicago that,
not if you're first check this out? Grade, man. You don't need it.
These are memories that's going to last forever.
Man... I just think about it differently, man. I just don't think that... I don't think kids nor parents should... You should really just be enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go and look at some youngsters play, like when my son was playing, they were young. Some of that shit was funny to me because they don't know how to play. Mm-hmm. They turn the ball over, looking kind of goofy and silly, cracking jokes, having a good time. I'm not writing on no website. I got a camera. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I've had a camera. I could have threw up a mixtape of my kid a long time ago. Mm-hmm. One, he wasn't killing like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's gonna ruin my reputation.
But you could have made it look good.
I could have made it look damn good.
We're gonna go on to something else with that too. But go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Could have made it look damn good. So it's like, nah, he ain't ready for that. It's not time. You know? And I just don't think that it's appropriate, man, for these kids to be so young and it's all this attention. You don't need it.
That's what it is. It's attention getters.
Yeah,
now check this out. Check this out. Talking about, let's skip subject real quick. Talking about you as a mixtape, you could take a mixtape and make anybody look good.
Yeah.
How about the damn clowns that took every shot that LaMelo Ball shot, every miss, and made a videotape of it and tried to make it, and it went viral. And all these social media platforms like USA Today or The Score was like, can we retweet this and give you credit? Can we get this? Why would y'all, because you're upset with the father, you're gonna try to capitalize and try to make the child look bad?
Yeah.
How is that? And then for everybody that retweeted it, oh yeah, this kid, this and that, he sucks, this and that and that. So, but the person that took the time to take all of his misses and put them on a highlight reel, that's the worst hater.
Yeah.
That's the worst hater. He's a guy that you're trying to take something out on a kid because you don't like what the father said. So you're going to try to make the kid look bad. You're one of the worst haters of them all.
Yeah, That's crazy.
You one of the worst haters of them all. I'll tell you that.
So every shot
Yes.
Melo took.
Every miss.
Every miss shot.
Air ball, whatever. They ain't showing no made shots. It was like a 3-minute clip of all missed shots.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
I've never even.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how? Because the camera is powerful, right? Do you know how awful you could make a kid look?
Yes.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah, they tried it. They did that.
And I'm saying even some of your best players.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your best players, you can make them look bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure.
Look at this, right? Let me show you this real quick. Hold on a second. Look at the tweet. The new LaMelo Ball mixtape is out and it's fire. 11,000 retweets. Look at this. All misses. Everyone is going to be a miss.
Yeah.
But just the fact that somebody would do that, and all these other platforms want to take credit for it, things of that nature. They lost by 50 points. Guess what? The kid showed up. The kid played. Mm-hmm. They knew they weren't going to win. One of his teammates that even goes to the same high school played for the Compton Magic.
Compton Magic, one of the best teams in the country.
One of the best teams in the country. But think about that. They made a clip of all of his misses. Can you imagine something? That's one of the worst haters of them all. And I'm so surprised because I even said, even like the score, put it up on Instagram, and I said, really? Or tweet it. I said, really? At the score, y'all a credible source, and y'all gonna try to capitalize off of a kid because you don't like his father?
Because you don't
like what his father is saying?
You don't like.
Come on, man.
Lonzo.
The kid ain't saying nothing. I haven't seen the kid go on any social media platform and say anything or this or do that. You know what I mean? Say nothing crazy about anybody, talk down to anybody, but they gonna try to degrade the kid. That's terrible, man. That tells you where we're going. What we say? Where we going with this?
Where we going with this?
Where we going with this? Now y'all see what the title is. Where are we going with this? Now you understand. But
haters.
That's what it is. Haters. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's shit. Melo definitely missed them awful too, though.
Yeah, but they ain't show. But you don't know how many he finished with.
Right. But like you said, you don't need to discredit this kid.
Why? Exactly.
Because you don't like his dad.
Yeah. But guess what? But then they showed the dad getting on everybody at halftime. His dad was getting on him too.
Yeah.
Dad was getting on him too. You know what I mean? And I like this shirt. Stay in your lane. Hey, shout out to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all see me, pretty soon I'm going to get me a shirt that says stay in your lane. I am going to support LeVar Ball. I think that shirt right now is $50, $50 or $60 more, something like that. I'm supporting it.
Yeah,
I can't afford the shoes currently right now. I can't currently support the shoes. But I mean, I can't currently purchase the shoes. But I can afford the $60 shirt. And guess what? You know what somebody else did when they had Stay in Your Lane? They showed 2 other shirts. And these shirts have been out before. Stay in Your Lane. This shirt you can get for $15. This shirt you can get for $22 or something like that. And LeVar Ball shirt, $60. Stay in Your Lane. You know what? I'm paying the $60. Then I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm paying the $60. Y'all, if y'all don't know where my head is at and who I am and what I'm about, I don't like no haters like that. I like this man because he's being independent. He's trying to go out on his own and he's trying to venture out. He's not trying to continue to be a consumer. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it to him.
Well, I mean,
you don't speak on it.
You making it easy for me to up the prices on my shirts. I gotta start charging.
No, you gotta start talking shit first. You gotta throw somebody under the bus. You gotta talk crazy.
I gotta talk crazy. Yeah. Charge $60.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the
only way you gonna get it.
Then. Yeah, I gotta do that. Be looking out for that. So reckless behavior.
You got a cheap shirt. You got a. I ain't gonna say cheap. You got a very inexpensive,
reasonable price
and reasonably priced shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's a nice shirt.
Right.
But because you ain't got
no controversy.
Yeah, they ain't gonna buy it.
I'm about to start talking reckless.
They ain't gonna buy it. They ain't gonna support you because there ain't no controversy behind you. Yeah. Nobody's talking about you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I need some haters.
You need some.
I need
you
some
need
haters.
Some
controversy.
You need some. Go on and shoot a couple air balls. Let somebody videotape you right quick. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Did y'all know Mo? I'm saying y'all know Mo can't shoot. Yeah. Oh, so man. You know that's where we at, man. That's
where we going with this.
That's where we at. Where we going with this, man?
No.
Where are we at? You know?
Wow. That's tough.
Man, that's tough.
Because that kid don't, you know.
To do that right there.
I've never seen Who did it? Is this the
I don't
guy
know who
that
did it. I don't know who did it. That's at the top. But
okay.
I tell you what I did though. I'm a troller. I troll sometime on Twitter when I start seeing things. Just scroll to the top. It should be up there at the top somewhere. I troll sometime on Twitter. What I do is, there it is right there, my fault.
Okay.
What I do is, I just watch to see who retweeted it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I go through my timeline. I say I want to see who retweeted this. Because I want, it's like,
11,000.
do you really? 11,000 retweets. It's like, do you really get off of this right here? That's cool to you? I retweeted it, but when I retweeted, I quoted it. I retweeted with a quote. I ain't just retweeted. I retweet with quote, and then I didn't retweet it by itself. I quoted it and said, "Is this what this is really? Is this what you're doing? You're trying to do?"
Right.
And I watch people. And so
this thing
some
went
people
viral.
Some people might like it.
This thing went viral, dog. This is everywhere.
Yeah, Mo looking at this video, y'all. He looking at this LaMelo Ball
Y'all
video.
probably seen it.
I'm just saying, most of them have.
Somebody said LaMelo Ball's teammates all must hate playing with this dude.
Yeah.
This dude, LaMelo Ball, has
Killing
to be
it.
the worst person imaginable to play with.
Killing it.
You know what I'm saying?
Killing it. Oh no, but guess what?
Going in.
This is what we're gonna do. I got to send a special shout out to my
Go
man,
ahead.
Caesar Smith.
Young C's.
High school coach in San Antonio from the Bay Area. Used to work at Westfield. Used to be a coach with us, man. Listen, Caesar Smith is a history guru and political science guru. Man, listen, I had a question last week, and I'm saving most of this because when we do another podcast,
Yeah.
I'm going all the way in on some people.
Oh.
Ooh, look. Ooh, man, I'm going in.
Why you waiting?
Oh, because it just can't be this one.
Okay.
Because this one's going to take another hour. You see what I'm saying? So real quick, I had a question, and I said, man, I got to get to the bottom of this. And, I'm a reader. I like to read.
No doubt.
Hey, shout out to, I'm going to let y'all know what book I'm currently reading. If you ain't seen my Instagram, I'm currently reading Tears That Cannot Stop by Michael Eric Dyson. Go pick it up. It's like a sermon. It's like a book with a sermon. It's dope.
You reading that one?
Oh yeah,
Good?
yeah, it's really good.
I'm reading Charlemagne's joint. Black
I got his joint too. I'm waiting. That's up next. So I was
be readers, people.
Be readers. Absolutely. Be readers. So, and listeners, listen. I was thinking about putting some on social media, and I was like, you know what? Let me make sure that I know what I'm talking about right here, because I don't want to put things out there. So I hit Caesar Smith up, my guru, and I didn't. And no, I'll tell you what, I didn't say he was my guru. He's I knew he's a historian, and he knows a lot about history and politics and political science and things of that nature. So I said, C's, I got a question about gentrification.
Okay.
And I want to give you my theory on it, see, so you can hear what I'm saying, and then make the corrections. Correct me when I'm done, please. And he said, okay, Lo, I'm ready. Go. And I spit some stuff out him about players, NBA players, NFL players, just all types of players. Mm-hmm. And the story he gave me back about gentrification and how we can stop. They did a big study the other day that said people are coming back into the city because of the commutes.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw that. People are coming back into the city because of they're tired of these long commutes.
Right. That's
well, in most cities. Well, no. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna go real quick because I'm gonna go into details on another podcast. Let me tell you, DC used to be known as Chocolate City.
Right.
DC used to be known as Chocolate City.
Yeah.
DC is no longer Chocolate City.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've been there. They've taken those people that was inside of DC and moved them out. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And
you'll outprice you.
They've been doing that all across the country now.
Mm-hmm. And
so I've been my question was asking Caesar, how is it that we can stop gentrification? And how can people why aren't professional athletes more active in the community? What happens if they buy up all the corner stores so that you don't have to purchase something through plexiglass all the time? You know what I'm saying? What happens if they buy up all the corner stores? What if they buy more grocery stores in the community? Would that stop gentrification? Because when you go to the store, most of the time you're not buying it from somebody that looks like you in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I go to River Oaks, when I go to the store, I'm buying something from somebody that look like from a store that they probably live out in River Oaks. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to the hood, you don't go into a store and buy something from somebody that lives in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
They live somewhere else.
Right.
So my question to C's was like, you know, what would happen if more athletes did that? So I was thinking, like, you know, why don't they buy things in the neighborhood to keep people from coming in, buying up everything else and moving out. And he took me on a story, man.
That you gonna share later?
Yeah, we're gonna share it another time.
Because I remember.
It's incredible. It's incredible how deep he goes and sit back and say, what people don't know about how they can make it better.
Yeah. Oftentimes it's in the book, but I remember.
It is.
I remember, you know, everybody known from Chicago, but just growing up in the city, like Chicago is predominantly black. South side of Chicago, you know, west side, you know, north side is more Caucasian. But you would be hard pressed to find anybody in my neighborhood that wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, growing up, you had a lot of housing projects. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was 39th, Ida B. Wells, everything up and down State Street. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Robert Taylor's. You know what I mean? So it's like the notorious Cabrini Green. You know what I mean? Over on West Side. So it was like once they decided to knock all them buildings down, I think the community was thinking, oh, it's gonna be safer. You know what I mean? That was probably the thought process. Like, oh, the projects are gone, people gonna be out. That was a master plan. You start sending them people out to the south suburbs, and before you know it,
out there in Bellwood and Maywood now.
Before you know it, like when I go home now, it's a culture shock. I'm like, damn, you know, it's a white dude riding his bike on 39th Street. I'm like, yo,
now think about this, and let's talk about that real quick about how they moved everybody around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Used to be on 39th, they would be no disrespect. Fuck, we gonna put it out there. Somebody on 39th would probably be bumping heads with somebody on 55th Street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? On 55th. So, but now what they've done was they've taken people from 39th, they moved them up to 42nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So now between 42nd and 45th is the same dude who used to be on 55th.
Mm-hmm.
30 blocks away from you. Now y'all 2 blocks away from each other. 3 blocks away from each other. That's why you can't go left or right. So now they done put them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Guys that didn't like each other and used to be like, look, I don't like that dude, but he on the other side of town, so it's cool.
Right.
But now they moved you to 3 blocks away. Yeah. So now what happens?
You're gonna bump into them.
All the time.
Then what they've done,
pops
especially in Chicago too. You know, we ain't talking about sports no more, but it's cool. But what they did in the shot now is they've raised, you know, the price of the cost of living. So you didn't outprice yourself, so you can't even afford to live in certain areas of the city anymore. So you forced to move out the city.
Man, let me tell you something. That's why when we talk about Caesar Smith and what he said, guess what he said?
You gonna have him on? You have him call in?
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
His mom lives in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I went to her crib out there when I was in the Bay, right?
I remember.
He said, Lo, everybody wants to buy my mother's home. Everybody, because of where she is and where she lives. He said, Lo, everybody wants to buy it. But Lo, if my mother sells her home, her mother bought that house. He said, my mother's mama bought that house.
Grandma.
Yes. He said, Lo, if she sells her home, we'll never be able to afford to live in that neighborhood again.
Ever.
That's
what I'm saying. They're gonna price you out.
See what I'm saying? If she sells her home, she'll never be able to live it. It's incredible. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you were born there. You live here all your life.
Whole life.
Look at 3rd Ward. They taking over 3rd Ward. Houston taking it over. 4th Ward then already took it over. It's been gone. back in the day, people used to love to live out in Katy. Guess what? You can afford to live out in Katy now. Go take your ass out there because those people that's in Katy, they about to save that gas and come up in here.
Mm-hmm.
They about to say that commute. They come to take your spot.
They got a big ass.
The problem is don't nobody know how to stop it. But Caesar, ooh.
You got one?
No, it's real. It's
Don't
real.
Don't even speak on it, man.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and shut this thing down, man. Look, by the next time we get on, shit, we might be game 4.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
Probably.
It might be.
Hopefully we got a special guest, man. We working on, man. Trying to get a couple things.
Yeah, a couple good guests try to come on back on here, man. We gotta get this. Hey, we about to be popping, baby. We rolling. We good.
So by game 4,
yeah.
Is it tied or is it over? Or what is it?
Game 4 is gonna be
by game 4.
After game 4, what will it be?
Yeah, we won't record
after game 4, it'll be 3-1. Yeah. After game 4, it'll be 3-1. They go back to everybody says it's gonna be a 4-1 sweep. It might be. Yeah, no, they're not winning in Golden State. It's just not. It'll be 3-1 after game 4.
I think you might be right.
And I'm speaking from my head right now. I'm not going with my heart.
Yeah.
You know, so I would love for LeBron to pull out that Superman and do his thing, but unfortunately, he just doesn't have enough help. When you get to that highest level, that's when you can recruit other high-level pros to play with you.
He has some.
When you're young, don't go play with all these other elite players. Learn how to carry a load on your own and develop.
That's what KD did, right? 7-8 years.
Well, no, he was with Russ, right?
Shut that down, man. That's what he did. Develop on his own.
Hey, y'all. Appreciate the Summer Pop. Y'all tune into the Summer Podcast. Listen up. Make sure you still download the app. Share it with somebody. Go type in search the Summer Podcast. Download that app. Send it to a friend. Ask them to download as well. We got all kinds of social media up inside. We got Twitter up inside. Instagram. We got our videos, live videos that we got up inside. You can watch it from right there inside the app. You can email us. You can communicate with us. It's everything is right there. It's so live. It's like one of the most unique platforms of all. And we up in that thing, man. And I'm excited, man. I'm glad to be back on this thing, up in this mic, man. Y'all don't have no idea. And ooh-wee, let me tell you that what I can't tell you is that we got some fire coming up in here, boy. This thing about to be popping. If y'all keep sleeping if you want to. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you something too.
Oh man.
The Summer Podcast is gonna be one of the most live podcasts in the country. Not just the country, but the world. That's straight up.
The world, Greg.
We live. And the communication that we on top of it. Oh, we moving and grooving. These sponsors about to start rolling in again. We just gonna have we keep it 100. We talk about it. We tell you what it is. Whether you agree to disagree, we hope that we respect each other, and we just keep this dialogue going. And one of the best things about it like this is that when we go back and forth, if you on Twitter or Instagram and you disagree or you say something, we go back and forth. I respond to everybody.
Yeah.
I respond to everybody. Hit me up on Twitter, Marlon Lowe, at Marlon Lowe, MarlandLowe. And Mo is at High School Hopefuls, at HS, not HIGA, at HS Hopefuls, HSHOPEFULS. We want to correspond and start some dialogue. I go back and forth. Y'all hit me, I retweet your tweets. I retweet them. Let you know this is our conversation going on. One time we had a whole gang, for a couple of days we went back and forth. I'm good with that because somebody said, "Lo, I don't agree with you." Well, what you don't agree with, player?
Yeah, speak on it.
Yeah, speak on it. Tell me about it. So they told me what they said. You know what? I get that, but no, hell no. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We go back and forth for a second, rationalize. And, he made a point one time. I was like, and I apologize, I can't remember the guy's name. I was like, ooh, that's well said right there. I'm going to give you that one. You helped me on this.
Yeah.
But the other 88%, I win. You know what I'm saying? And you know what he said?
You right.
Good call. I'm good roll with that.
I'm good with that.
I ain't always. On the other hand, I might be on the 12%. Somebody else might be on the 88%. You might be on the 80%. But holler at us. It's all good. All good in the hood.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
I'm Marlon Lowe.
Man, I'm Mo Easy. Holler at me, man.
Man, get it in.
100.
We out.